Where are you from?
Everywhere.
And what do you do? What do you do for work?
I'm an artist.
Oh, what kind of artist?
A painter, mostly.
And you're making your living like that? Then you must be very, very good.
Well, I do residential painting too. I hustle. I do what I can to get by. But right now I'm a full-time student. But before that, just that and house
it's
painting.
Nice you're living the dream.
I'm trying. Yeah.
What subject and what normally do you paint? What's your genre?
Well, I'm really interested in history, but I paint pretty abstractly. Right now I'm painting like angry animals, real giant, like mural size.
Angry animals?
Angry animals.
That's interesting. And you said history though. What do you paint history? What do you focus on?
I used to use a lot of like military, like tanks. I used to love to paint tanks. And
really?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you get into that? Why'd you do that?
I just loved. I don't know. I'm kind of fascinated by the fact that I felt like I really started learning history when I became an adult, and that, you know what I mean, and like things were kind of discovered, and I'm really fascinated by our obsession with violence. So,
indeed.
Yeah.
But tanks, that's an interesting.
Yeah.
You know, most girls you think would be, I don't know, still lifes of flowers and stuff, but tanks?
Yeah, my work's it's pretty fierce. So.
What do you think of my work?
Well, I'm interested in my son is like, he loves InfoWars.
Oh, okay. Do you ever listen to InfoWars yourself?
No.
No?
Not really, but he does, so that's why.
Are you political at all, or are you?
Yeah. I mean, I try to keep up with stuff, you know.
Good.
Well,
you have to if you got a son anyway, and he's interested in it.
You can't complain about stuff unless you know what's going on.
Indeed. Plus, you got the son, and he's going to keep you on the ball too. And how old is he?
He's 18. He'll be 19.
Oh, 18?
This month, actually.
So.
Yeah.
So you yourself are not too political, or other than you keep abreast.
I try, yeah, for sure.
And then what's your take on what's going down?
It's pretty infuriating, pretty scary. I can't wait to vote again, and you know.
Well, so you and your son don't see eye to eye on things, or?
No, not usually. Not usually. He's very conservative. I'm not.
Yeah.
But we agree on some things.
You understand that this whole thing is theater, and it's meant to do that.
Sure. Yeah. No. Sure. Yeah. So.
But I would urge you to maybe, if you want to understand your son a little bit more, to listen to who he's listening to.
Well, we do. We keep it. I mean, we do have pretty long, open conversations.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I mean,
where I have information, he has information. We try to.
That's what I do out here with strangers, but it's always harder with friends and family.
Sometimes it can be. And right now, it's so divided and scary. And we've been taught our whole lives to not talk about religion or politics.
Well, that was part of the plan too.
So
you see, what you just said was part of the plan.
We don't know how to even talk to each other about it.
That was part of the plan. You understand that the whole battle right now, if I were to put this in a nutshell, is the globalists against the nationalists. We were this far away from having and we're still that close to having a one world government. That, of course, is the dream of every tiger. Now, leaders around the world, a lot of them are in cahoots with this. They're part of this. But how they control both the left and the right. But the whole thing is to keep on moving it more and more to centralized government. Each little step a little bit further to the left. Because at any time you can take the people further away from the government and centralize it, You leave them behind. They have less power, they get more. And that was the end game of her. It's the end game of everything socialist is collectivism. And individualism is put further and further away from the goal. So remember that you judge people a lot of times, not just by their friends, but a lot of times by their enemies, who's against them. And a lot of times, more people that are against someone, they become the underdog. You kind of like them. Trump didn't have any money from Wall Street. They hated him. All the central banks. His own party didn't like him. We certainly know that none of the media was on his side. They were definitely in the tank for the left, right? His own party was against him. Silicon Valley was against him. Hollywood was against him. And he had the Pope against him. And still, he won. Still, you can drive from Florida to Iowa and not cross a blue county. All right, why? How does somebody go against the odds? Because people are seeing through the collectivism that was going on and realizing that if we do not secure our borders, if we do not go ahead and take care of our own people above others, because just this, about the trial outcome yesterday, the lady that got shot in San Francisco by an illegal immigrant was found not guilty on all counts. So why? And then they asked some of the jurors, this is liberal San Francisco, remember? We wanted to send a message. Well, what message was that? That you love illegal immigrants with 7 felony convictions on them above an American citizen that was walking with her father on a pier in San Francisco and was shot in the back? Is that the message that the left is giving?
Well,
I mean, what is it about the left that attracts you so much?
I'm not getting into all that. But I was interested in your thing here.
Well, I'm just curious. I mean, I'm interested because there is a side. I mean, that's it. I mean, you say you like to debate. You like to find out different things.
I never said I like to debate. I said I like to
find out different
different
information. And I'm out here curious too, because all I'm doing is looking for answers. But I see the social engineers that have put us in this place to be tearing at one another. Like you say, there are things that you find common ground with your son.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's always going to be things we find common ground with, the things that separate us that we really have to look hard at. And who's driving us where? What is it that they're really saying? I mean, when you can go ahead and let a murderer go, just because he's an illegal immigrant, we're supposed to feel sorry for him? I don't get it. I mean, if I cross over to Mexico and shoot one of their citizens, I don't think they're going to, pat me on the back.
No.
So, and then, the moral...
They said the gun went off by accident.
Listen, your guns don't go off accidentally.
Why should they said anyway?